101 Uplifting Insights for a Happy Life. Things I've learned. You cannot make someone love you. All you can do is be someone who can be loved. The rest is up to them. No matter how much you care, some people just don't care back. It's not what you have in your life, but who you have in your life that counts. You can get by on charm for about 15 minutes. After that, you'd better know something. You shouldn't compare yourself to the best others can do, but to the best you can do. It's not what happens to people that's important. It's what they do about it. No matter how thin you slice it, there are always two sides. I've learned that it's taking me a long time to become the person I want to be. It's a lot easier to react than it is to think. You should always leave loved ones with loving words. It may be the last time you see them. You can keep going long after you think you can't. We are responsible for what we do, no matter how we feel. Either you control your attitude, or it controls you. Regardless of how hot and steamy a relationship is at first, the passion fades, and there had better be something else to take its place. Heroes are the people who do what has to be done, when it needs to be done, regardless of the consequences. Learning to forgive takes practice. There are people who love you dearly, but just don't know how to show it. Money is a lousy way of keeping score. I've learned that my best friend and I can do anything or nothing, and have the best time. Sometimes the people you expect to kick you when you're down may be the ones to help you get back up. I've learned that I'm getting more and more like my grandma, and I'm kinda happy about it. I've learned that sometimes when I'm angry, I have the right to be angry, but that doesn't give me the right to be cruel. True friendship continues to grow, even over the longest distance. Same goes for true love. Just because someone doesn't love you the way you want them to, doesn't mean they don't love you with all they have. Maturity has more to do with what types of experiences you've had, and what you've learned from them, and less to do with how many birthdays you've celebrated. You should never tell a child her dreams are unlikely or outlandish. Few things are more humiliating, and what a tragedy it would be if she believed it. Your family won't always be there for you. It may seem funny, but people you aren't related to can take care of you and love you, and teach you to trust people again. Families aren't biological. No matter how good a friend someone is, they're going to hurt you every once in a while, and you must forgive them for that. It isn't always enough to be forgiven by others. Sometimes you have to learn to forgive yourself. No matter how bad your heart is broken, the world doesn't stop for your grief. Our background and circumstances may have influenced who we are, but we are responsible for who we become. I've learned that sometimes when my friends fight, I'm forced to choose sides, even when I don't want to. Just because two people argue, it doesn't mean they don't love each other. And just because they don't argue, it doesn't mean they do. Sometimes you have to put the individual ahead of their actions. I've learned that we don't have to change friends if we understand that friends change. If you don't want to forget something, stick it in your underwear drawer. You shouldn't be so eager to find out a secret. It could change your life forever. I've learned that the clothes I like best are the ones with the most holes in them. Two people can look at the exact same thing and see something totally different. No matter how you try to protect your children, they will eventually get hurt, and you will hurt in the process. There are many ways of falling and staying in love. No matter the consequences, those who are honest with themselves get further in life. Many things can be powered by the mind, the trick is self-control. No matter how many friends you have, if you are their pillar, you will feel lonely and lost at the times you need them most. Your life can be changed in a matter of hours by people who don't even know you. Even when you think you have no more to give, when a friend cries out to you, you will find the strength to help. Writing, as well as talking, can ease emotional pains. The paradigm we live in is not all that is offered to us. Credentials on the wall do not make you a decent human being. The people you care most about in life are taken from you too soon. Although the word love can have many different meanings, it loses value when overly used. It's hard to determine where to draw the line between being nice and not hurting people's feelings, and standing up for what you believe. No matter how fast or how far you go, you can't outrun God. I've learned that no matter how far away I've been, He'll always welcome me back. I've learned that love is not for me to keep, but to pass on to the next person I see. Even if you do the right thing for the wrong reason, it's still the wrong thing to do. Things to remember. I find what I look for, in people. If I look for God, I find God. If I look for bad qualities, I find them. I, in a sense, select what I expect, and I receive it. A rich, full life is not determined by outer circumstances and relationships. These can be contributory to it, but cannot be the source. I am happy or unhappy, because of what I think and feel. I can never lose anything that belongs to me, nor can I possess what is not really mine. Never run from a problem. Either it will chase me, or I will run into another just like it, although it may have a different face or name. Have no concern for tomorrow. Today is the yesterday over, which I had concern. Never bang on a closed door. Wait for it to open, and then go through it. A person who has come into my life, has come either to teach me something, or to learn something from me. A life without challenges, would be like going to school without lessons to learn. Challenges come not to depress or get me down, but to master and to grow, and to unfold thereby. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, please like and share.